Hello? Hello? Hello?
Welcome back to Master the Fun and our series Tiny Tips, episode number 8. Today, as you can see, obviously we're in no man's sky, and we're going to show you a little tip on how to make some good units, a lot of units, with this GTN, the Galactic Trade Network. So, as many of you may have noticed, a common item being sold here is oxygen and ferrite dust, sodium. The other things I'm not so sure about. I've also seen metal plates in there quite often. Copper I'm not so sure about. Certain things are always there, and you can make a lot of money by selling a great amount of stuff and then affecting the price and then just buying it back for cheaper. Now, the trick of this is it has to already be selling in the Galactic Trade Network. You can't sell anything that you want and expect to buy it back. We're going to show you right now. We went to get some oxygen, since that's in every Galactic Trade Network, at least every one I've seen, and we're going to, as you can see here, we're running down the list, like the cobalt. All right, let's use cobalt as an example, the ionized cobalt. I have 20,000 cobalt. You can see other videos how to refine that. It's also a ridiculous amount of units you can make by refining cobalt. And as you can see here, the price is a plus 3.6, so we're going to get a pretty good price from this. We're going to lower it to make it an even 20,000. And it's about, what, I think that was around 400 something. So it's a pretty good price when we sell it. So we sell it all, and if you go to the buy and we look at the price, it's down to about 80%, minus 80% value now. So when you buy it, it's only going to be worth, let's say, what, 100 something? Let's see if we can show you that here.
Please, I would like $500.
You want $500? You want $500?
Yeah, so our buyback is 103. We sold it for like 415. We sold it for 8.3 million, and we're buying it back for like 2.2 million. I mean, it's a massive, right there. You got six. Don't do the maths. That's like 6 million units for a quick sale. Again, this GTN happened to be selling ionized cobalt for the normal, let's say, items that it sells, which is oxygen, metal plates. I've tried it with metal plates. It also works. I sold about 220 metal plates, and it went down to about minus 65%, more or less. So that's not the full 80%. 80% seems to be the maximum. Minus 80% seems to be the maximum loss of value, let's say, for the products. So when I sold almost 500 metal plates, or was it 400? It went down to 80%. So you could actually do it with metal plates. I mean, if you got the inventory space, you know, the room for it, you buy a whole bunch of metal plates. I also noticed cobalt, not the ionized, but the regular cobalt, also seems to be very common in the GTN networks. So you could do that. You could go around a few systems. You know, the price will be, let's say, normal, more or less, if you go to a new system. You know, not in the same system. Pretty much, if you talk to the pilots, they'll also have the new price that you ruined when you, let's say, when you sold all your oxygen or metal plates. The price will be at minus 80%. Same as when you talk to these pilots when they get out of their ship here. You can talk to them, and it should also be the cheap price, which is good if you want to buy oxygen. So you can just load up on more oxygen, warp to a new system, and just sell the oxygen and buy it back, because oxygen always seems to be there, you know, whereas gold or platinum or ionized cobalt, for that matter, are not usually on the markets. So you run a risk of not being able to buy it back. It can be offered, but In my experience, usually it isn't. So what we'll do here is we'll warp to a system we haven't been to in a while, and we'll see if we can get a normal price for the ionized cobalt, which we've just bought back for a super cheap price. In that system, like from the pilots, you can buy all the stuff cheap, and then you fly to another system and you sell it. So it's a pretty simple trick. Like I said, it works for most of the supplies, but you want to make sure that the Galactic Trade Network already sells that stuff, because you won't be able to buy it back. Like, for example, gold. If it's not selling it and you sell all your gold, you can't get it back. It's good if you want coin, but if you need the gold, you're just kind of screwed, you know, and then you don't have the material again. So anyway, that's the tip. Hope it's helpful. Leave a like and subscribe. It's free to do so for both. Hope to see you all again here soon on the next Tiny Tips or other series I also have. And as always, have fun. Cheers.
Bye.